Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Technobabylon. When we left off last time, we were still trying to bust into Fulcrum Tower. We rerouted some power back to Central, so that's a start, but we've got to knock out this power supply as well as the one down in the room Latha's in. I've got her back interfacing with Central, and when she popped back in here, here's Jinsel again. So,
Mandala.
let's try seeing if we can actually learn some more about her.
Oh, it's you. It is good to see you safe. I apologize for the duplicity.
Oh, do
It
you?
was necessary to ensure that we could maneuver you into place.
Oh, it was necessary
It
for you to
would've been nice of
manipulate
you
me,
to
yeah.
tell me I was walking into a trap.
1,000 apologies, Mandala. But now, truly great works can begin.
Like what?
Wait, I only just hooked in. How did you get inside Central?
It is only accessible thanks to your presence as a relay.
Are you going to help me finish off Galatea then?
That is certainly part of the plan, though a newer, more valuable target has appeared.
Central
Our work
herself.
with other groups has finally allowed us now to strike at Central itself.
You want to bring down Central?
A plan is already in motion. We have hack teams standing by. There is equipment in the hub of the processor tower.
Yeah, I saw. A whole lot of comms gear. It's not a complete setup yet, though.
Please, support us once again. Be our champion.
Nope.
Ensure the transmitter array is active. Then we can access the system to provide you with support.
Not at all. I wish there were a way that I could find out, like, who she is and report her to Central.
Mandala, please, support us. Ensure the then we can...
I want to kick you out of here now, but no. I'm not helping you with anything. Central, can you do anything about Jinsel down there?
Central?
Good evening, Latha.
Nope.
Let me get back to you.
Please try not to damage my hardware.
Yeah. Alright, so what can we do with this? You can call a drone. Maybe it would be useful. It looked like it was a bit damaged from the explosion, so maybe instead of the drone, like, getting sucked up into the nether, it'll mess around with this instead. Nope, I can't get any more drones. Crap, I was really counting on this. How do I turn it off? Get over here, Regis.
I can't reach it from here.
I know.
I'm not sure what I would.
Well, how are we gonna get to it? This doesn't change anything. I was hoping it somehow would. Well, crap! Okay. Then is there nothing more we can do from this room? Perhaps not. Can she interact with the Mindjacker with her wetware? I kind of want to try it. First, let's go back up here. Anything? Link to the non-trans security as well. Get in there. So if we mess with this, will that take it out a bit? Let's try it.
Power conduit out reactive.
Okay. No. Okay, I mean, I guess we can leave it a little bit open, but no, it just closes itself. It's no good. Alright, well, go over to the Mindjacker.
I can't reach it.
Okay, I was hoping that during those 30 seconds maybe he could do something, but... Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
They should have just finished him off.
Yeah.
They should have.
Whatever, you. Okay.
They should have just.
No, she's not even gonna do it. Okay. Alright, alright.
The wetware won't form.
Well then, Regis. Give her the wrench.
I can't figure that out.
Just give it to her. Trunk chamber. Trunk. Okay, but so she did say something about the power in the trunk. I was assuming this is what we needed. Am I looking in the wrong area? What can I use the wrench on in here? Seems like a bad idea.
I'm not sure what that would involve.
Okay. So, what else is there to possibly interact with here? It's just central in the trunk. Except for at the very bottom, where it's all a bunch of everybody else's stuff.
I can't figure that.
Alright, go down. Nope, nope, not call elevator. Dang it. I don't know. Beat on the door with a wrench? The door is resistant to physical damage. Another way to open it will need to be found. Alright. Wait. Just in case. I don't think it's gonna work, but let's try this trick. Nope. Okay. Alright, all the way done. Okay, maybe smash these things with a wrench?
That's not going. I'm not sure what that would involve.
You just swing a wrench at it, Regis. It's really easy. Alright, well... Go get a grenade just because you can.
This might be useful.
Everyone's nice and geared up. I don't think there's anything she wants up top. I don't think we want a grenade back in the aerostat, right? That doesn't seem helpful. Alright, you've got to be here, Latha. Pretty sure. But what can I do with this scalpel and this wrench? I've got to be able to use them for something, right? And there's nothing else here other than Jinsel. Talking to Central does not help. Looking at this doesn't help. Okay, so if she holds it a little bit open, and then You know what? We're gonna... It might not even really matter, but in case this does work, I want him to be the one down here. I feel like this is... I mean, he was our first guy. It's kind of mostly his story, but... I want to take Max up to the top if only one gets to go in. She is kind of the most level-headed. She serves the city. Plus, I like her. So, you go up top. In case this isn't utter failure. Yeah, Latha holding that up. That's the key. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm a fool. This is going to be way easier than I thought it would be. So, Regis, you hit this.
Power conduit alpha. Temporary shutdown. Reactivation in 30.
And now we are gold. We are not. Oh, come on. What's the... Okay. Lock power. Security, command access. The override command needs to be given. This isn't physical lock status.
Wetware's not going to connect with that.
What am I missing?
Power system cycled.
Okay. But that doesn't help me. Alright, so I've got two of the things set. One of them's gotta be... Okay, we'll double check and make sure. So, let it go. Yeah. So she's gonna just have to hang out here and hold that open. Indefinitely. Sorry, Latha. This is important, but why? What do I need to do? It's not enough to touch it. I've got to do something during those 30 seconds.
Nah. A big old jolt's not gonna make it work.
Well, that wasn't the plan. I wanted to break it, but I probably shouldn't. What do we need the wrench for? There has to be a specific purpose for the wrench. We picked it up in this area. No, wetware doesn't connect with anything.
Better not risk. Nah, we'll have plenty of time.
Okay. Alright, now I'm feeling like it probably is something to do with this. This is the power supply, after all. No, I don't know how to... Can she take the wrench? Maybe it's very... maybe I have to have specific characters in specific places. Maybe I have to take Charlie to the top. Alright. Can you give up the wrench?
Take this.
Alright. Would not give it to Latha. Will give it to Lau. I think that's significant. Alright. Go make this happen.
Not something I can do. Nah, we'll have... Better not...
But I do want to damage it. I want to damage everything. Wait a second. Wait a second. Can she climb on the... Yeah, but climb on them. That's what I'm saying. Get up there. Can you use them on the platforms?
How did I plan on doing that?
To adjust them to the right height so you could get to that. Go back over here. Can you adjust them at all? No, because we only had the option. I think we only had the option to move them when the drone was on it. Yeah, I can't. How do I mess up the power? That's all I want to do. Yeah. Alright, let's get her back to the top. Since that was at least accomplishing something. Alright. You hang out there. I don't know what I want you to do. Jolt him.
Nah, we'll have...
I know.
Better not. As much as I love shocking things, I don't think it'll help.
Shocking the platforms isn't going to work
As much
either.
as
Spinning machinery. You realize that you'd be unable to stop the machinery with your bare hands. Anything moving that fast would cause serious damage to whatever it touches, like a wrench. Oh my gosh.
Not in this case.
Yes! Yes! That's exactly the thing. Alright, where did it go?
That's not possible.
Then why is it even here? There's got to be something we can do with it. Turbine. Oh my gosh. I feel like a fool. Okay. Huck the wrench into there. Do it.
I'm afraid not.
Why?
That's not possible.
An array of hazardous-looking machinery that makes up part of Central's power systems. Yeah. You need to mess them up.
Not something...
Throw a scalpel in there? You can't trust your aim to get a grenade close enough, but if you could get a grenade into the machinery somehow... okay, so grenade is the right check.
Not an option.
I can't combine it with anything.
How did I plan on doing this?
I don't know. I don't know. Do I need to stand somewhere better? Maybe? Over here? It looks like a weird angle. If you could get a grenade into the machinery somehow. Not the turbines. But not the spinning machinery. She wasn't willing to.
How did I plan on...
Yeah. Okay. It's slight progress. No, but I want to cut off a bit of cable. We'll dangle it down.
Nope, sorry. Not something I can do.
Blow that
How
up.
did I...
Beat it with a
Not
wrench.
in this...
Alright, I think I've hit everything I can in this area. The spinning machinery is bothering me now. There's got to be something I can do with the spinning machinery. No. Leave the body alone. Okay. Does it need to be Regis who does it, maybe? I'm not sure why it would make a difference, but perhaps. Let's try it. See what you can do. Have that as well.
Take this.
Oh, I didn't think she would.
Wetware's... Take this.
I can give Regis wetware? Wasn't expecting that. Alright. Alright, you mess around with this though. So.
That's not going to work.
Same thing. Well.
I'm not sure what I was thinking. Nah.
Okay, no, I'm just totally on the wrong track. Throw your jolt gun in there.
Big old jolt.
Gum it up with some wetware. He's not even trying. Nope. Okay. Shoot. Well, let me take a break, because this is kind of agonizing. I'm not making progress. I gotta think about this some more. So here's something interesting. You can use the wrench on the elevator. But I'm not sure that that... I mean, it's not affecting our buttons. Try hitting this.
Power conduit react.
As you can see, I gave the wrench back to Lau. No, we've still got... Okay, so... Alright, maybe we need to put... Oh, really? Power conduit. That's a power conduit. Okay. How to... Unable to reach it. Okay, we gotta go up a little bit. Okay. I want to have it.
Power system.
Okay. No, I missed it. Okay. Alright, mess with that.
Power conduit beta. Temporary shutdown.
Awesome.
Reactivation in 30 seconds.
Okay, but. Oh my gosh, this is gonna do it.
Power conduit. All power systems cycled. Deactivating security systems.
Yes. Alright. Get in there, Lau. Oh, I didn't give the scalpel back to her. Hopefully she's not going to need it in this confrontation. Yee, get in there. Open that door. Bam. Excellent. Alright, Galatea. Oh, hey, Regis.
Step away from the console.
No need for violence. I surrender.
She
You're just
seems awfully
slightly
smug.
Too late to stop me, though. Huh?
What is this
She
place?
put Baxter in there? Really? Matthew Fontenay. These are all the people that she killed. Sarah Cross, Population Trends Analyst. Jan Carter, Eurofed Department of Education. Mo Middlemas, Police Administrator. Michael Gapp, Orbital Engineer. Aisha Mansour, Financial Manager. Rena Khan, Engineer. Thomas Dragov, Housing Designer. Simon Fokker, Aerospace Engineer. Sarah Simmons, Digital Awareness Studies. Jonathan Miller, Data Patterns Analyst. Isaac King, Economic Analyst. Andrew Compton, Professor of Politics. Aaron Carroll, Counterterrorism Monitoring. All these people she's killed. Max Weinberg, Chief of Surgical Medicine. Gunther Abend, Armed Forces Administrator. And even this fella.
Can't reach them.
Alright, well, I guess the thing to do is talk to you.
Dr. Pereira. So good to finally be working with someone of real talent.
Well,
No, I'm Mandala.
I apologize, my dear.
Wait, why'd you think I was Viksha? Dr. Pereira?
The family resemblance is unmistakable.
yeah.
How can you see my face? We're in the trance.
I see your mind, my dear. Of that similarity, there can be no confusion.
Alright, that's kind of weird.
What is this place? We're obviously still in the trance, but
I had been wondering about that myself.
all of these cages, it's like a prison.
I do not believe so. I know prisons all too well. Having been here for some time, this is more of a waiting room.
Who are you exactly?
Adam Baxter, Ph.D. Delighted to meet you, Miss Mandala, was it?
You're Baxter?
Quite so. Or I believe as such.
You're his memories. That mindjacker stole your consciousness.
Yep.
That is an interesting theory, my dear.
So,
You killed my mother. In the lab, you killed Vicky Pereira.
I did? I'm
Yeah, you did.
sorry, my dear. I have no recollection of such a thing.
yeah.
Guess they didn't take those memories from you.
One ought to remember something as significant as that.
I guess I've only got Dr. Regis' word to go on now.
Regis.
Yeah. You
You
just...
know Dr. Regis?
That name is an all-consuming catalyst of hatred. But I can't for the life of me remember why.
You killed his wife. His evidence put you away for 20 years. And apparently he's my father.
It feels as though, for many years, I've wanted nothing more than to strangle the life out of him. But while I know I hate him, I do not understand why.
Well, tell me about these ghosts.
What are all these ghosts? They're just standing there, staring.
I've been putting my mind, or what's left of it, to the question. If this is a waiting room, there might perhaps be other guests?
They aren't nearly as detailed as what's left of you. Maybe they needed more of your mind than of theirs.
Perhaps the Watchers have merely resigned themselves to their fate.
What can you remember?
Professional memory. I could relate much of my academic career to you.
No thank
What
you.
about your time in prison?
I was in prison?
How about your childhood?
Nothing. This is most troubling, I must say.
Obviously, Galatea decided they didn't need those memories. Anything else?
That is a difficult question to answer. It's only by looking for memory that one knows it isn't there. Everything else is just feelings, shreds here and there.
You've still got enough to be cognate.
An interesting philosophical issue. How much memory is needed for the threshold of consciousness?
Yep, that is a pretty key question.
Is there a way out of here?
All I can see is nothingness, filled with icosahedral cages. Although, the way you feel...
Me?
What?
I feel fine.
No. You are pulling us, drawing us in.
Am I?
As though you are where we ought to be going.
There's no way out through me. Dead end in my brain. Oh, Nuke. That's the whole point.
Wait, that's the whole point. I thought she wasn't supposed to be. Are they attracted to her because she shares DNA with Central, and that's like the signature they're looking for? No, because Galatea specifically wanted to use Latha. What exactly is she trying to
The
accomplish?
personalities in here. The ghosts. I'm connected to a system that's trying to upload them into my wiring. My brain.
Myself included, it would appear. I have enough awareness to understand that this is not a desirable situation for you.
No.
You think?
I shall do what I can to slow them. You must find a way to freeze the march of the Mind Steeds.
But why does Galatea want to load them into Latha?
I've got to figure this out.
Don't wander too far.
I don't think there's really anywhere I can go. Yeah, there's nowhere to wander to, buddy. I can't even pop out of the trance. Any new mail? No. Okay.
Can't reach.
Okay, well I'm thinking at this point then, we should probably see what's up with Regis.
Can anyone hear me?
Latha, where are you?
I'm stuck in a trance sim. It's full of ghosts.
A sim? Oh no. The lock was a ruse to get you to connect to the Cortex system.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I've just added the final component for Central's new personality.
You're gonna use
I've already
Latha.
acquired the expertise, the minds from all over the world.
Then you needed a way to make them compatible.
Precisely. But there are only 3 examples in the world of the neural architecture used in Central. The matter already in use, my own brain tissue, of course.
And your sister.
Who she does
In
not
a
think
few
of as a
minutes,
sister.
The organic memory module will have finished imprinting over Latha's mind. Central will have received the upgrade it deserves. Dozens of lifetimes of expertise.
You're killing her.
And she doesn't
In
even
only
care.
the most technical sense. Don't worry, Father. You'll still have me.
Oh, wonderful.
Corpseman, remove her.
Hello?
We've got to get her out of this. Get her out of that damn chair.
There's too much neural activity. The interrupt will leave her brain dead. We'll have to find something we can do at this end.
Alright, so how are we going to save her? Oh, I was going to try to chat with him, but it's not him. Oh, no, we are him.
We've got to stop the simulation trapping Latha, somehow.
Can we be low? No. Bummer. Okay, so we've got this memory
It's the
module.
memory module we pulled from Vanderwall's refrigerator. Now it's hooked into the system and uploading God knows what into Latha.
The wetware inside is glowing. It must be active.
Yeah, how's that for a little bit of irony there, Regis? You stole this thing to save your kids, and now it's helping kill your kid. No, that's not the thing to do. Okay.
What's with all the water?
It's a coolant. The systems work at their peak around -40°C.
She must have cut the power to the coolant systems to work in here.
I don't think the wetware in the module would like it either.
Can we do anything to the Cortex servers themselves?
If we had more time, I could hook my own wetware up to it. It'd take hours to sort through the normal operational garbage, though.
Slap some wetware on anyhow? No. What else have we got? I don't think we want to go back this way, but let's see. Alright, you. How do we stop
We
this?
must get to know each other better after this. You can tell me about my mother.
Wow, she is... Man, she's a pretty creepy one. Well, the corpseman has Galatea under control.
Yes, Doctor.
Carry on, Corpseman.
Okay, so there's no going down the elevator. We can't click on Central anymore. I don't think we want anything in here. I think it's all in this room.
Lap, do you think we could...
I know what you're thinking, and the answer's no.
Aw.
The systems are well shielded against charge surges.
Bummer.
Damn.
Sorry. Unlike at Vanderwall's, the shoot-it approach won't help.
Can we shoot the memory
A
module?
big old jolt's not...
No. Central, can you help us? No connection. Well, we do have a grenade.
I'm not sure what I was thinking. I can't figure that out.
No, we cannot blow... What's this hatch? A door at the end of the walkway hiding another panel.
A power switch. It's been turned off.
Well, turn it on. See what happens. The power cut off for the server's refrigeration, apparently deactivated by Galatea to give her a chance to do her work.
Lau, why was the memory module in Van der Waals' refrigerator?
I don't know for sure, but I think it's because of its wetware. Like any organic system, it has a peak temperature at which it operates, about 15 Celsius.
So, he might have been trying to get it to stop by lowering its temperature.
Unsuccessfully, since it managed to override his wetware.
But the theory's sound, right?
Hey, stop!
Nope. Too late.
His kitchen refrigerator wasn't enough. If we power up the freezer in here, we can bring it down to -40.
That's
If you power
problematic
it
for
up
us,
now,
though.
The door will lock as the system cycles. Yeah, but we'd be trapped in here for at least 4 hours, in lethal cold.
So,
We've gotta stop the simulation.
what are your thoughts
Hey,
on
stop.
that?
I want to save Latha, but I'm not going to let you freeze us to death doing it.
Okay, fine.
That's fine. Get outside before I throw the switch.
I can't let you do this.
It's
to
my
me.
choice to
What are
make.
you gonna do, stun me?
If I have to, but I don't think you're going to risk killing me in here. If I stay, you live.
Don't do this. Don't do this. I think it's very important that we preserve Central as is. Okay, well, so there must be another solution then. But something that's to do with that. What am I going to do with this clump of wetware?
No.
Okay, it doesn't interact with any of this stuff. I've still got the scalpel. He can't, but none of it needs surgery.
Take this.
Oh, now it's gone. I can't access it. That wasn't well thought out. Anything new with you, Latha?
Yes, my dear?
I've got to figure.
Don't wander.
Yeah, she doesn't really have anything that she can do in here. So...
Can we just pull the module?
I don't think so. The interrupt in the data flow will probably leave her brain damaged. Maybe if we could get it to stop the transfer, though.
Alright. But not with wetware. Not by blowing
I
it
can't
up.
figure that out. No.
I don't want to talk to Nina.
A big old...
Ugh. I guess we gotta talk to Nina.
Nina, can you hear me? No answer.
Nope.
Either it's not working or she's just biding her time.
Alright. Say something
I look
different.
forward to my position as caretaker as soon as the new personality is online.
You won't get to be caretaker, you psycho.
Yes, Doctor.
Carry on, Corpseman.
If you tried breaching a corpseman's wiring, Central would step in to assist their defense. Yeah, that makes sense. Can we call Central out here? No. Galatea, you're the worst. Well, not really. There's worse people than Galatea, but I'm very frustrated with her right now.
We've got to stop the simulation.
I know. I just don't know how. We need to keep the door open somehow. That's what we gotta do. So that we can escape. We gotta bust out its lock. I'm really upset that I can't be Lau now. So these servers
Can we
are...
do anything to the Cortex servers themselves?
If we had more time, I could take out.
So these are both
Can
the
we do-
same.
If we,
What's with all the water?
it's a coolant.
She must...
I don't think the wet.
What's with all...
It's a coolant. This.
She must have...
I don't think the wet.
And I can't just plunk mine in there. Maybe we should just give this back to her, too. No, I would try that. It's no good. Okay. Pay attention to what you're doing, Lavinia. Yeah, there is a lot of water just chilling in there, huh? And there's not anything I'm just missing? It doesn't look like... Okay, the door. What can we do to this door?
I'm not sure what I would...
Hey, it doesn't have its little lights above it anymore.
A big old... A big old jolt.
It would make me feel better to jolt her. So he can't give back the wetware. So there could be something he could do with it. And are we sure there's nothing she can do in here?
Can't reach them.
What about this one that looks really close? No? We can still access the newsfeed though? It's not going to be really useful to us.
Yes, my...
I've got to figure...
Don't wander too far. Yes?
I don't think he's going to say
The
anything new here.
personalities in here. The ghosts. I'm connected to a system that's...
Myself included. It would... I have enough awareness to...
You think?
I shall do what I... You must find a way to freeze...
I've got to figure...
Don't wander too far.
No, there's really nowhere else I can wander, buddy. These are all just ghosts. There's nothing not ghosts to click on. I think she's pretty much... I don't know. Send a message. No. Useless. It's gotta be something with Regis.
Anything to...
If we have
Okay, we already did all this. Let me take another break and think about this so that you don't have to watch me struggle with it forever. Alright, here's a random thought. And I don't know that this is going to really work, but... especially since this guy's going to see me do it.
Sorry, Max.
Yep.
Sir, you shot her.
Carry on, Corpseman. Make sure she's safe until she comes around.
So he sacrifices
yes,
just to himself.
sir.
How about for Latha? Thinking she's an orphan, then to find out she's got a dad who tried to kill her, and then he's gone again. Suddenly dies. That's a lot of stuff to try and process.
Warning. Cooling systems active. Target value, -40 Celsius. Beginning maintenance cycle. Estimated completion, 6 hours.
Nothing else I can do now.
What's happening? Something's disrupting the connection.
Yep.
Whatever it is, it feels very restful.
There you go. You're golden. Now, get out of that chair.
What? Oh no. Regis, Corpseman, how long have I been out?
A couple of hours, ma'am. Dr. Regis asked me to make sure you are okay before he went back in there.
Into the Cortex server? Oh no, he didn't. Regis! Regis, hang on!
Can we save him?
There are a few things I regret. No matter what I do, there's nothing that can change most of them.
She's safe, Regis. You got her out.
That's good. Maybe with what I've done now, I can fix the most important ones.
Hang on, Regis. We're almost in.
Switch that big... Well, he's probably...
Wasted so many years. Out of shame. Out of fear. If I had one more chance. One more.
He can't just flip the switch because he's probably so hypothermic, you know?
Regis? Regis!
We'll get him out of the cold.
I can't feel anything. Get the medic! Don't do this. Don't do this, Charlie.
Hi.
Is this real or is this
Max,
simulation, though?
Dr. Lau told me you'd be here since you left the hospital.
Did she now?
Yeah. She said this was your special place? I kinda know what that's like. I've got one of my own.
Latha, I need to say it again. I'm sorry.
Damn right you should be. You nearly killed me. But Lau also told me what you did in the tower.
It was the right thing to do.
So it's kind of a wash,
It's
right?
more than that. You almost died. And I think it goes a hell of a long way to making up for before.
We have a lot of catching up to do. How about we start again? From scratch. Hi, I'm Charlie Regis. I'm a cell agent. I have difficulty with change, and I'm apparently a father.
Hey, I'm Latha. I'm a trance addict and I've spent the last 2 years jobless. I'd also like to learn about where I came from.
Well, for one thing, this tree contains the DNA of your mother.
Let me tell you about your mother.
No, that's actually... I'm glad that he didn't die.
What are we going to do?
Gentlemen, please. There's no cause for concern.
My dear, we have all sunk quite a considerable investment into this project. Oh my, yes.
And oh my,
Dr.
yes, it has
Regis
failed.
wanted to tell Central everything that happened.
Yep.
Indeed, we must find some way to avoid implication.
Good luck with that.
Doctors Regis and Lau are only two people, and we have powerful legal connections. Oh my, yes.
I believe that, though the project cannot succeed, we must salvage what we can.
Good thinking.
That is why I've decided to turn state's witness and aid in your prosecution.
What?
Is
Nina.
that enough for you, Charlie?
Central's heard plenty. Chairman Ron, I'm arresting you for attempted disruption of the city's infrastructure.
Okay, I get it. How much you want?
This isn't about bribery,
Due to
buddy.
the political and high-profile nature of your crimes, sentencing will be carried out by secret tribunal.
What?
That means no lawyers.
You would have a hard time prosecuting me for any such thing, Dr. Regis.
He's right. We can't arrest him. Despite how he looks, he's not people.
No, but we can confiscate you as evidence. I imagine nobody will want to take responsibility for your actions, though.
You're going to be in the lockup for a long time anyway.
Oh, my.
Oh my, yes.
A job well done. Another triumph for
Nina,
justice.
don't even start.
I'm amazed. No, disgusted that Central agreed to your plea bargain.
What can I say? Networking is my thing.
It's not that you've successfully networked with
I'm
Central.
always here if you need my help.
Was she saying that last to Chantal?
I can't believe you turned it down. The city council was practically begging to give you the job.
It didn't feel right. I didn't deserve it.
Well, since they had to retire Dr. Vargas and you refused it, they had to give the job to Chigwa.
And I'm sure she'll make a fine Central coordinator. After all, she's one of the only people left alive and not incarcerated who knows how it works.
You guys should train
You
Latha
could
for
have
it.
been the most powerful man in the city. I could have been best pals with the most powerful man in the city.
Sorry, you'll just have to butter up to Dr. Chigwa.
Should have figured you wouldn't take it. You'd need more adversity before earning something like that. Otherwise, you wouldn't have anything to complain about.
Speaking of complaining, how's the new recruit doing?
She's unconventional, and everyone's noticing it. Not
Chantal or
getting along with
Latha?
Everyone, but that's not what she's here for. Got quite a brain on her, though, hasn't she?
Latha.
Takes after her mother.
How do I look?
That's how do I look, sir, to you?
Whatever.
Better note problems with authority on the conduct report.
Takes after her father.
Ha! Central, any update on Nina?
Dr. Nina Zhang is under special observation.
Like witness protection?
Probably something like that. But still, I wish Central could tell us what she was up to.
Ah, Galatea. So good to finally meet in person. How do you like my lab? I used to work here with your father, you know.
Which one?
Oh, very witty.
Is she gonna load all those personalities onto
I should know.
Galatea?
I helped design it.
I take it I should be thanking you for getting me out of prison?
Let's just say I have contacts in the right place. You see, I need your help. Please lie in the scanner.
Oh my gosh, she is.
Why?
She
With
is.
Regis's decision, I am unable to pursue my own research on large-scale AI platforms. My only option would be to start from scratch.
Build your own central? That's ambitious.
She's gonna do it from you, Galatea. Yeah!
You've got your mother's insight, indeed. There exist only a few examples of the neural tissue needed for such a platform. Within Central, it is too closely guarded. But I know where else it can be found.
Hey, get out of my way!
Nope, you're done for,
You
and
can't be serious. Tell him to get out of my way.
I can't feel bad for you.
Grand plans regarding the future.
You plan to
of
do this
AI
to your
in
sister.
world, except that yours have failed. Get in the scanner, please.
You won't get away with this. Central will know I'm missing.
I don't
My
think
dear,
she'll care.
Central already knows. When it learned what I was trying to do clandestinely, its interest was piqued.
The scanners have been calibrated, Dr. Jean. We are prepared for initial scale probe.
No!
I shan't say this again. Get in the scanner.
That's very intriguing at the end there. So, in the first place, obviously I cannot feel bad for Galatea. She was going to do the same thing to her sister, so she kind of deserves it. Nina, when Nina's all like, oh, I'm really good at networking. No, that's not why Central let you plea bargain. In part, it's probably because of her continuing this experimentation with Galatea, but also because, like, it's a thing people do. They can agree to turn state witness, and people plea bargain already. So it's something that probably Central had programmed as a possibility in, you know. This is a way we could solve things. She looked at the numbers and decided it was worthwhile and went forward with it. So yeah, it makes Nina a contemptible person herself, but, you know, it's kind of a standard thing to happen. But that last little bit there, like, I can't tell if it was ominous or not. Is it ominous that Central's interest was piqued? She was intrigued by this, but then we have to remember also that it's Nina that's telling us that. There could be, I don't know, there could be a valid reason for Central to want to pursue that kind of study, and it also gets Galatea out of the way, since she obviously was a threat. I mean, she tried to take Central down. I don't know. I'm not convinced that it's a sign of negative things. Chefy! That was a pretty fantastic game. A lot of fun. Some really great characters in here. Our Mr. Oh My, yes, he was wonderful. Chefy's fantastic. Chantel. The maid, the policeman, turret, whatever you need her to be. But it does seem, another part about the end, when they were all, Chig was gonna be the new curator or whatever for Central. Really, it seems like, wouldn't you make it be Latha? She already is gonna interface better with Central than anybody else could be. She just seems like kind of the obvious choice. She's got the kind of skill for it, so just train her up, get her there. But she'll be a good cell agent, I'm sure. And maybe they will intend to train her for it. And Chig was just taking over for now, until Latha's ready. Could happen down the line. I like this kind of thing. I'm a sucker for like sci-fi and cyberpunk type stuff. I really like when you get to the questions between like computers and consciousness and your AIs and what counts as like a person. Which is, I mean, especially our Baxter there, that's what he's getting at. Does he count as actually like an individual or a person? How much of who we are is just contained in the way our brains work? How similar are our brains to just AI? Because in a way you could argue, like, if who we are individually boils down to biology, then we're limited by our biology the same way that a computer program is limited by its code. Like, the conclusions it's going to come to are based off what code it has. And the conclusions that we would come to will be based off our own particular biology. And that would be why people, you know, why everyone's a little different and they are the way they are, and some people don't see eye to eye on things. Is some of it could be biological. It's just the way our brains are made. And we're unable to rise beyond that. But then, is that what we are, or is there something more? I don't know. It's always interesting to think about, because we don't have the answers at this point. Yeah, that was pretty... I really enjoyed this. This was a really fun one. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. You can head on back to my channel. There's a whole bunch of other Let's Plays there. A lot more point and clicks, Wadjet Eye in particular. Plenty of other stuff. And keep an eye out. There'll be more to come.